Malacañang believes Filipinos will learn to trust China, that it can one day be the Philippines' role model in eliminating poverty. This comes after a social weather station survey showed Filipinos' continued distrust of China. Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo says the Filipinos' low trust in China was foreseeable and understandable given the territorial dispute in the West Philippine Sea. The SWS survey says Filipinos' trust in China fell from poor to bad with a net trust rating of -33 in September 2019. This was 9 points lower than the -24 in June 2019. The Philippine National Police or PNP continues to arrest vape users across the country, but its top official admits Thursday, November 21, they have no legal basis for filing cases in the first place.
Kung umaresto ang policeman, anong kanilang ipa-file na kaso?
Wala nga eh.
Pero sir, bakit natin i-arestuhin kung wala silang ipa-file na kaso? Bakit
Just to implement the directive of the president. Under the police powers of the state, you can do that.
PNP officer in charge Archie Gamboa says there's still no executive order from President Rodrigo Duterte to ban vaping in public and importing vape paraphernalia. Duterte also warns the judiciary against standing in the way of his order to ban e-cigarettes or vaping devices.
Judges, I know that you can determine whether a vaping is good or not. But unfortunately, also your indolence does not inspire confidence. Takes you too long to decide, and so do not interfere in this. I warn you, do not issue restraining orders to the customs, to the Coast Guard. I will not obey your order because of the peculiar situation this country finds.
Senator Panelo Lacson says Vice President Leni Robredo is doomed to fail even if she's been doing well so far, with only her title as co-chair of the Interagency Committee on Anti-Illegal Drugs or ICAD and not much else in authority or access to information. Lacson also says even if Robredo was not appointed co-chair, she's entitled to the information because she has high security clearance, being the second highest official of the land. Presidential spokesperson Salvador Panelo says Duterte's trust in Robredo is not necessary for her to perform her role as co-chair of ICAD. Panelo says trust comes into play only when it comes to the quote, non-transmission of state secrets that imperil the safety of the Filipino people and the sovereignty of the country. Duterte earlier said he will fire Robredo if she offers aid to foreign investigations into the drug war. United States lawmakers approved the legislation supporting human rights and democracy in Hong Kong Wednesday, November 20. The legislation also backs the territory's anti-China protesters. The White House has not threatened to veto the measure. President Donald Trump is expected to sign it. The passage of the bill comes as dozens of pro-democracy protesters continue to stand firm inside besieged Hong Kong Polytechnic University. The protesters lay out an SOS sign as the police conduct 700 arrests since the university became the center of intense confrontations in the city's near 6-month crisis. Top Filipino karateka James De Los Santos says he got robbed of his slot for the Philippine delegation to the 2019 Southeast Asian Games. De Los Santos in his Facebook account reveals how the National Sports Association Karate Pilipinas Inc. or NSA-KPI wrongfully evaluated him for the national team. He says the evaluation was held behind closed doors and the panel was not qualified to judge international kata. Before the evaluation, De Los Santos was left to train on his own. He says he was forced to find a sponsor to fund his training in Japan because KPI did not extend financial support. KPI President Richard Lim says De Los Santos did not pass the standards of the national team coaches and the foreign head coach for, quote, many reasons. De Los Santos is the 2017 SEA Games bronze medalist in the men's individual kata event, a 2-time SEA Games medalist, and a 6-time consecutive Philippine National Games gold medalist.